Hi friends and welcome. Today's video is about the Bosu. Now you've seen me use it in videos and some of you have purchased it and you've asked me for more exercises that you can use your Bosu with. So that's what today's video is all about. We're going to work on balance and strength and all the fun things you can do here from easy to difficult. So please just work what is appropriate for you and your body and your situation and provide safety for this high level activity whenever you need to, right? You know your body best. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Dr. Lisa. I'm a physical therapist and I'm a specialist in osteoporosis and bone health exercise. And this is a tool I use in my clinic all the time through my program, Brick House Bones. So if you're new, watch, follow along if you're an experienced athlete. Otherwise, just watch along and see if this is right for you. And welcome to the Brick House Bones family. All right, guys, let's get started. I've got the Bosu with the round side up. And we're going to do some lateral lunges off the Bosu. So they look like this. Foot comes near the top of the Bosu. One leg is straight, the other knee is bent, heart is still up. I can have a little hinge at the hip as long as I'm not rounding over, right? So we got to keep that big open chest, push off the Bosu to come back. Land, absorb that force, push off. So this becomes a little bit of dynamic balance and a little bit of power and strength. So we're doing lateral lunges. That's one exercise you can do. If you're practicing that along with me, let's just move it over and do the other side. You may feel a difference side to side. Check it. Make sure you're hitting the center of that Bosu. Make sure your Bosu is properly inflated. If it's really soft, you need to put a little air in it. Okay, so lateral lunges are one beginning exercise you can do with your Bosu. You can do a step on, step off, leading left, right. You have to be able to stay here. Notice I'm not locked out. That's a lot more difficult. I stay a little bit low. That keeps that center of gravity low. Switch your feet. Don't always lead with the same foot. Aiming for the center. The ankle is working here. Step on, step off. Excellent. You may have seen in some of the videos or with other things that I post, bouncing over. So that's another direction we can go. We can start with a hop to one side. I'm pushing off the leg that's on the Bosu. Hop and switch and switch. Notice my foot stays near the top and the center. So these are Bosu hops. They're a little harder than just the step hops because we have a squishy surface underneath us. So that requires a lot more balance, a lot more technique, a lot more skill. You can do a dynamic step up on the Bosu. This is challenging. So don't be afraid to use something to hold on to, a cane, a chair, a countertop. Put the Bosu where you have access to something to hold on to initially. Be smart as you do this. Okay, step up and step down. Step up and step down. So we have a little added challenge here. And step down. Okay, showing you all the ways to use it round side up first. We can do alternating Bosu taps. This would be lower level, beginner level. I won't say lower, I'll just say beginner. You do you. Don't feel a competition or a need to compare yourself to anybody else. And then you could also do them with a little hop. That's another way to work impact, balance, and power. If that's in your wheelhouse, don't start there. We do strength building first before we add those jumps and hops. So don't start that if you haven't been working on those jumps and hops. That adds to this next one, which is also challenging. We're going to jump onto the Bosu. So we need to make sure our feet land nice and square. We hit the landing. Step off. Hit the landing. So it's challenging our balance a little bit. Hit the landing, okay? So that's another way that you can use that tool. Now, flipping it over, And in the clinic, when I start people on this, we're at a bar. There's a safety bar and a grab bar right in front of them. So they get on and off the Bosu holding on. I've been using this for a long time, so I'm pretty comfortable with it and I know how to use it. So as I step, I have one foot onto one side and I know it's only going to go so far. And then I can step on with the other foot and I can even out my weight. So number one, while you are holding on to a counter or something, you're balancing on the Bosu. So that's an exercise all itself, is just being able to get in this position and balance. Number two, can you balance and do a squat? Very good. Yes, you can. Next up, we're going to add weight. So you can challenge your balance. I tend to do lighter weights when I'm on the Bosu because I'm really focusing on my stability. So I get into position and we can do curls. Okay, so we're dynamic. We can do flies. You could do hinges. Okay, so all of these things are a lighter load. We can do squats. You can do shoulder presses. So all of the upper body moves that you do, you can do standing on your Bosu. We can do tricep kickbacks. And all of that, your balance muscles are having to work harder standing on the Bosu while you do that. We can also do Bosu clocks. So as you can see, I'm moving the Bosu around in a clockwise pattern using the feet. You can go counterclockwise. Not easy. Okay, finding those different muscles in your ankles as you do that. And then lastly, what I want to show you, and please hang on to something while you do that. I don't have anything here because I've done this, practiced that, I'm used to it, and I know this is in my wheelhouse of comfort and safety, but I want you, if you haven't done this, you need to be hanging on to something, okay? Or have somebody with you, your PT or your trainer spotting you. So I'm lining up the center of my arch with the center of this Bosu, loading my weight onto it, and then stepping up, practicing one-legged balance on the Bosu. You can tap your back toe. If you need just a little bit of support, you can just leave that back toe there and just sort of feather it up to improve your stability as you need to. In this position, you can still do curls. You could still do flies. You could do some one-legged squats. You can practice all the movements you do on land on the Bosu to really ramp up your balance, challenge, proprioception, feedback, responses. Feel my ankle and lower leg working a lot. I love that. We can work head turns in here, which really take it and make it harder. So lots of ways to progress your dynamic balance using this Bosu tool. It's not the only tool. We want to work on flat ground and level surfaces too, and work on a reaction and speed and timing and anticipatory responses to a balance loss. But this is fun, it's engaging, and it gives us another way to really tune in and perfect our balance skills on different surfaces. If you like this, please leave me a comment below. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.